Probably realized funerals are looking much different than they used to. It hasn't been easy for families, but one local family is attempting to step in and help in any way they can. Todd Meyerhofer joins us now. Todd, thanks for being with us.
Jody, thank you.
So tell us, right now it's very difficult to gather family and friends for a funeral. How have you guys been dealing with that hurdle in the last few weeks?
Yeah, Jody, no different than every other business, not only in our community, but our nation. We're all faced with the same struggles and challenges. Something that I think, a lot of people don't really think about in these times, that families are experiencing deaths and loss of loved ones. And we all know this is probably one of the most traumatic and difficult times in anyone's life. And to think that you have a loved one die and not be able to have your friends and maybe even family across the country come to pay their respects is something that is not normally part of our normal thinking. So we certainly have been able to take advantage of technology. Live streaming services have been extremely popular. Obviously, families understand the circumstances because we're all faced with this. It's not something that's exclusive to anyone or inclusive to anyone. And it has been nice for families to be able to live stream services. We actually have the ability to digitally record services, so families can actually ship those off. And then, of course, the recording is saved via the website, our website, meyerhofer.com, as well as Facebook.
That's such a blessing, I know, to so many people right now, I'm sure. The other blessing, though, that you guys are kind of helping out with here is this Grief Care Fund. I know that 6.6 million people filed for unemployment just this week. Can you tell us how you're stepping in and helping families?
Well, absolutely. And again, this is a struggle for everyone. And I would be remiss if I didn't say that our industry is affected. At the end of the day, people think that the funeral industry is recession-proof, but the reality is we are affected no different than the rest of our community. And when people have difficulty paying bills and making what they need to survive, we're affected. But we're able to do something that's a little bit different than a lot of people in our industry, in the terms of actually looking out the window, our funeral home being located at Memorial Park Cemetery, our family owning funeral home, cemetery, crematory. We have a little bit more flexibility in terms of how we are able to charge. And the Grief Care Fund basically allows, our family makes the first donation, and that donation will be discounted services. It can be discounted grave spaces, and it's something that our family thinks it's very important for families to be able to take advantage of, considering knowing that this is the most difficult time in anyone's life, not to mention the underlying circumstances that we're all faced with.
Yeah, you say the emotional strain is hard right now, and you are so right. I know that you've never turned a family away, and I mean, from our community, thank you for being that way. Thank you for running your business that way. We're going to go ahead and put up some information on the screen regarding the Grief Care Fund. Families are encouraged to call Meyerhofer Funeral Home and Crematory at 816-232-3366. I'm assuming to donate and help you guys out with that fund. Is that correct?
Absolutely, it's 100% correct. And one last thing, and Jody, I really appreciate your nice comments. I think, as we all as a community go through this together, and you see the comments on Facebook, you see the positivity that people are having, and I think that's the greatest thing we can all have, is that, we are in a crisis, and we will come out stronger and better as a community. And it's really opened up, I think, a lot of people's eyes in this community that we're all here together, working together. And it's every industry, manufacturing, restaurants, bars. We are all family-owned businesses in this community, and we're working together to help each other.
Todd, thank you so much for joining us tonight, and we'll look forward to seeing you in our studio, hopefully sooner than later.
Thank you, Jody. Thanks for all the great work you all do.
Thank you.
All right.
We're going to take a break, and we will be right back.